Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal. Amazon earnings is due on Thursday this week. So I did this financial and forward P analysis to come up with price projections for Amazon after earnings. Now, let's get started. If you look at historical prices for Amazon and the overall trend, you will understand that Amazon is a comparatively a stable stock versus AI stock. So Amazon is also a good pick if you want to invest your money for some time. So now starting with the financials, I put together the summary of the financial data for last 6 quarters in this table and also have year to year and quarter to quarter comparison in this table. That is column I and column J. Starting with the revenue, there is no significant improvement from quarter over quarter and year over year. So, year over year, last quarter versus last year, same quarter, we see that increase of 12.48%. And quarter over quarter, last quarter versus one quarter prior, we see the decline. In terms of the revenue, year over year, very good improvement, 225% up, but quarter over quarter, not a significant improvement. In fact, it's a decline, 1.60%. In terms of the profit margin, gross margin, and EBITDA margins, all three areas are going in the right direction. And I hope that in the next earnings, Amazon should be able to show more growth in these areas. EPS last quarter versus this quarter, 2% decline, and year over year making a good progress, more than 200% increase. Free cash flow per share going down is not a good sign, and also debt to equity ratio is going down also, and that's a good sign because that tells that they are able to manage their debt much better than the previous quarters. Now let's dig into the EPS data further. Let's go to this tab. Let me make it a little bigger. So this table contains the EPS projections and the EPS actual for last 7 quarters and the earnings surprise. So you can notice that in last probably 5 quarters, Amazon was able to beat the earnings, and that's a very good sign. So that tells that Amazon should be able to beat the earnings in this quarter as well. And the overall average for last 5 quarters earnings surprise is about 47%. And also I have earning projection for next 4 quarters and the numbers are going up. So that shows the growth in the earnings. And if you compare Q2 2024 versus Q1 2025, the increase is 24%. You see that E12 minus B12, that is this guy minus this guy divided by this guy, right? So that's a good sign. So 4 quarters from now, at least we can see that 24% increase, and that should translate into Amazon stock price as well. So what I'm trying to say, from now until 4 quarters from now, we should see 25% increase at least in the Amazon stock price. Now let's take a look at forward PE and try to make some projections for Amazon. In this table, I put together the adjusted closing price for Amazon for last 30 days and also the EPS forward, EPS trailing 12 months, and also calculated the P ratio with respect to trailing 12 months EPS and the P ratio with respect to the forward EPS. And we also call it forward P ratio. At this point, you see that the forward P ratio is around 40, and that's not too bad. And I also have this table. This has the forward P and the trailing P for last 6 quarters. You see that here. And also I have this table that says EPS projections and EPS actual for last 6 quarters. And I also calculate the mean, average, and the maximum for the forward P for last 6 quarters and also the earnings surprise for last 6 quarters as well, the min, average, maximum, and median value. And also I have the earning projections for next 4 quarters as well. We'll need those data to calculate the price projections for Amazon after earnings. So I did the math. So I came up with these values. The minimum I see 149.79. I'm using the EPS forward, that is G4, and then I'm multiplying it with the second factor, that is P29, that is minimum value for the forward P for last 6 quarters, and the third factor I have the earnings surprise, and that is the minimum value. In this case I put 0 because there was some negative earnings surprise as well. So that gives me 149.79. The average, same formula, I have EPS forward, then I'm multiplying with the average value of the forward PE, that is this one. And the third factor is the earnings surprise. I'm using the value of 1 because I do not want to inflate the average price projections for Amazon, and that is 187.86. And similarly for the maximum, I'm using the same three values, and that gives me the maximum value of 232. In my opinion, Amazon should be moving between these three values after earnings until the following earnings, and that is due sometime in October. So from July through October, I see that Amazon should not go below 149 and should not go higher than 232. So if Amazon is not able to beat the earnings or it shows some depressing revenue guidance, then you can see Amazon has lots of room to go further down. But I do not expect Amazon will miss the earnings. So that's all about financial analysis and price projections for Amazon after earnings. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more in the next video. Take care.